Hello, class. It's good to be talking to you guys again. I wanted to try to um, do a video. I'm going to try to continue to do videos at the beginning of each week so you can at least see my face and you can see what's. Um, I can give you some intel and some insight about what's going on. For this coming up week, for week four, we're going to one of the big topics we're going to be discussing is African Americans in combat. And that has little to do with it being Black History Month and more to do with this is what the course um, has aligned us with, which is a good thing because we as historians we should always incorporate whether it is African American History Month or Native American History Month or Hispanic Heritage Month. We should always incorporate those things. But the big topic this week is going to be the Harlem Hellfighters, and there is a very good documentary and a very good video um, that you guys are going to watch, and is going to describe the Harlem Hellfighters and what they were able to do and how they were mistreated by their own country, but they were still willing to fight for that country. They just had some issues they had to overcome, and they had to make sure that they fought in different places, particularly France, just because. I don't know if it was Americans didn't know what to do with them, or was it more they didn't want anything to do with them, and those are two separate things. Also, in this week, you're going to find that you have an essay that is due. It's a very small essay. It's going to be about the Harlem Hellfighters and about the video. So, if this is your first time that you've heard of the Harlem Hellfighters, please feel free to look for other sources to help you with this. I've on the bottom of the week four, I have put Purdue OWL, which is something that was helpful to me during my undergraduate courses. I know it's something that I make sure that my students at the undergraduate level try to use and partake of, because it shows you exactly what to use for each instance. If you're using video for a reference, it shows you how to document that, how to cite that. If you're using a magazine or a journal entry or a book, it shows you exactly how to do that in exactly the style that you would want to use. Also, earlier in this semester, I showed you guys a YouTube video. As times change, we have to change with it, and I know probably some of the professors that came before me um, probably didn't have YouTube as I know for me personally, I left my undergraduate not knowing how to use Chicago style because that's not something I was taught at the university that I went to get my bachelor's. So I used YouTube. I used Purdue OWL because when you get to your graduate school and doctoral school, they expect you um, to have some base knowledge of that, and it's not being taught like it should be. But um, this is going to give you some good insight about how to properly document things, because you have a bigger essay coming up here in a few weeks, and this is going to be important for you to know how to use that and how to properly cite your sources, and how to properly use the format that Chicago requires of you. I am going to have a session this week. I was bound and determined for it to be on Monday, but it will either be tomorrow or Thursday. And either one of those days, I will put an announcement up and put the link so you can speak with me face to face. But if you have any questions this week, please feel free to let me know.